Hey, it's Mark and Grace with Noble Notary Signing Service. Today we're going to talk about what you really want to know about reverse mortgages before doing one.
The good, the bad, the ugly. It's all there. Well, let's start with the positive, right? Positive is always good. So first of all, you're going to get paid a little bit more money. Sometimes you have to ask for a little bit more money. Now, with a warning here, these are how many documents?
Usually
you say?
200 pages is
200
the average.
pages or so, yeah. So that is something you should definitely be compensated for. So if they are not offering at least $125 to $150, we always insist on that pay.
Now, stick with me to the end because I'm going to tell you at the end who our favorite provider is that you can get connected with directly. So I'm going to tell you that in a minute. But so, yeah, larger volume, like Grace said, can pay a little bit more. I wouldn't personally do one for less than $150. So that's just me personally. Now, what can you expect? You can expect that this is going to be an older person. Older people are typically cold, so they typically don't have the air on.
We're in Florida, so I can't name a reverse mortgage closing that I've walked into where I'm not sweating because they like their AC at about 80.
Now,
It's bad.
They also tend to be a little slower at the signing process than, say, your impatient 30-year-old married couple with kids pulling on their legs that just want to get it done. They are going to take their time.
They want to read everything over, so be prepared for that. So you can expect that you're going to be hot, most likely, and sweaty. They're going to be older, so they're going to be slower. And what else? I mean,
they can be lonely, so they're probably really going to enjoy your company and want to drag it out for that reason as well.
And it's sweet, and it's an awesome service still that you can offer. But just go in with these expectations.
Just know that these are going to be commonplace. Some of the documents are a little confusing, but for the most part, it's just an FHA loan with a lot more signing and initials, some spots that could be easy to miss. So you really want to proofread the package when you get it before you go.
Right. Always prep the documents prior so you know what you're looking at. But pros and cons, I mean, balancing them out, there seems to be more cons. However, this is a service that needs to get done and notaries need to be taking these assignments. But again, make sure you're getting compensated for that extra, the extra printing and all the other nuances that you're going to encounter. Yep.
Now, let's segue just from that real quick. They often have, before you go in to do a reverse closing, they often have the reverse closing application process. Typically requires no notarization, but there are some catches, right?
We can talk about that too. So there is a very specific list that the lender is going to require from the client. And in full honesty, they should have all of these documents prepared. I like to go into the appointments, calling them up and saying, look, there was a list provided. You have to have these or else we cannot continue with the application. That'll include tax statements. That'll include mortgage statements. Social security benefits. There's they're going to have to pay that it's like a $500 with their credit card. They're going to have to put down, secure that $500 inspection. The inspection. So that's always, and sometimes that comes to a shock, that's shocking for people. They are not really expecting that. So always call the client and let them know, hey, let's not waste anybody's time. Make sure you have all these documents. Make sure you're expecting that you're going to have to have that credit card set aside for that.
Okay, now lastly, since you stuck with us to the end, I'm going to tell you who two of our two favorite are instead of just one. One is senior lending, and you can go to senior lending and directly work with them, and they will work with you. They'll put you on their preferred, and they're going to pay pretty good. The second is where we get a lot of them from is accountable agents who are very good about pre-screening the documents for you and saying, hey, heads up, it looked like it was 200 plus let me tack on some extra money.
They're very good at that. They've got some really awesome people that work over there at Accountable Agents.
So there you have it, reverse mortgages, what to expect, what to know before going and taking them. Don't be nervous about taking them, but definitely be experienced with the other documents. Don't make this your first assignment.
Be prepared.
All right,
God
we'll see you on the next
guys.
one.